Hello everyone and welcome to Digital Run.
Hello everyone and
Prowen. Welcome to there we go. I had my stream in the background. Well, it was just showing out the old stream, everyone. What do you think of the overlays and everything? I switched it from a animation style to a static, so hopefully that will work out well. We'll see. Again, let me know in the chat. We are live. Whoop whoop. So we're doing this live at chapter 10, everyone. You can comment in the old chat over there if you would like to participate in this. It'd be awesome. Hello, Miss Starlight. A little bit of a delay there, but that's awesome. So we're gonna jump into this new chapter. New episodes are coming of the prologue, chapter 1 through 10. So what a better start is than chapter 10. So why not? We are gearing up for the 1-year anniversary. This echo is killing me, but we're gonna continue on forward, shall we? Let me know what you think as well. I'll let you know what you think of the overlay. It'd be cool. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna be looking down because I'm on my phone, connected in with a USB to HDMI, the HDMI to the capture card. So that's how we do things here. Let me see if we can turn this up. If you can hear, let me know if it's too loud or not. But yeah, let's continue on to. What is it? The Clave Lost. I did just release a video, by the way, guys, doing my dailies of the day with my usual regular grind on reset. So if you want to see the regular grind, the regular dailies reset, check that out. Alright, so we've got the story to kick things off. Chapter 10, Part 1. So I'm going to read the old chat. Oh, I got all I want. Who shall I become? So this is Sophia. I shall return to life as one. If I need to make this bigger, let me know. I will make it bigger. Actually, I can probably do that on the fly, can't I? Make that a little bit bigger. Mwahaha. There we go. I shall return pure and whole. I'll customize it. We'll get used to it. It'll be good. Now is the time. So, for those who haven't been following the story, this is our sister who's been taken over by a dark lord or something, if you will. I'll be going through. Don't worry, I'll be going through the prologue to chapter 1 onwards to chapter 10. But yeah, the time of my rebirth. And I will be breaking it down, so I won't have it necessarily live. I'll have it pre-recorded. I'll have a script, and I'll be talking over some video footage and stuff like that. So it should be good. Let me know when the first episode comes out. Were you resting, Empress? That is unusual for you. Better you say I was rejoicing. Pray, forgive this fool's mistake, Empress. And to what happy incident do we owe the blessing of delight this delay? The pitiful Auspex, ever insistent on her resistance, has reached her limit. Oh, because of this, my true body now comes forth, undulating and squirming ferociously from the gate. I fear the death of your great words is lost upon this humble servant. However, your joy is my own, Empress, and I am delighted to hear of it. I am weary of your sycophantic buffoonery. Interesting word. I'll busy yourself instead with preparations for my departure. To where are you departing, Empress? That question hardly bears asking. I make for the place where my body yet slumbers. The resting spot of a fallen king's fleeting dream. If you want me to turn up the game sound, let me know. Leaf escaped from the capital and has given us information about Clave Lost. It's the place where the secret of the other sleeps. Just appreciate this music. Isn't it so good? On a solitary island south of St. Lotia, an ancient ruin rests and awaits. What could be lying in wait there? And what is the secret of the other? Whatever the truth may be, I'll overcome any hardship in order to save Sophia. Sophia? Let me know. Oh, we got some bad guys going on here. What is this? Watch yourself. This is no ordinary mist. It shall prove a challenge to even draw near to such miasma. Dislike! Dislike! We should avoid contacting it at all costs. There is no telling what sort of effect it could have on the body. Probably burn our whole faces clean off, or melt us into a little goo puddles, yeah? Isn't it Android? It is free. It's a gacha game, so it's you can add money to it if you'd like to. But it's a free game to play, completely free. It's on Android and iOS, so you can get this straight away. This isn't the gameplay, this is like the story element, but once we get into an actual gameplay, you'll see me pretty much autoing the whole thing. I have no business with something that would harm my perfect skin. I figured this place would have traps on whatnot, since the secret of the other is here. But this is a bit more than I was bargaining for. On the 26th of September, it's going to be the year anniversary of the game. So we're almost on the 1 year right now. It appears Clave Loy Alun will be a more troublesome journey than we anticipated. Clave Loy Alun? It's been a long time. Zodiac? There must be a reason a gloomy goose like you came along, since that almost never happens. Is there something here you're specifically curious about? This is a nostalgic place for me, and yet one filled with remorse. A place of determination and despair. Might you please try to get to the point just a teensy bit faster, You do not understand. You, who sat upon the volcano and saw the king off. What? Nani? How dare you? I'll have your hide for that snide remark, dragon. Please calm down, Mim. Zodiac, what exactly do you know about Clave Loy Alun? As you are well aware, binding ruins are scattered across Alberia, and greatest among their number is the fell place, Clave Loy Alun. Well, that sounds impressive. Binding ruins are where that thing that possessed Sapphire was sealed away. The other? And over all those ruins, this one is the greatest. Ooh. Think that's why there's so much miasma floating around? I got a bad feeling about all this. Which is precisely why we cannot close our eyes to this threat. On top of that, we might find a way to save Sapphire here. We can't afford to shrink from that challenge. That's true. Soonest begun, soonest done, I guess. Into Clave Loy Alun we go. How can I not say that word? Come on, everyone. Right. Clave Loy Alun. Where it all ended, and where it all began. Ooh. Ooh, we got some story tidbits right there. Very cool. Alright, so I think we're going to go into our first battle. Yep, the Miasmic Ruins. So we're going to equip our light characters. Get my light team going on. And off we go. Hey, I'm going to make the chat a little bit darker so we can see it a little bit more.
Ready to roll?
If I go... There we go.
Stunning display.
Impressive.
There we go. That stands out a little bit better, right?
This one's dedicated to all our fans.
The final battle. Let's go. This is a critical moment. Let's take it down.
I love how they're all using their abilities and it's still going on even though it's completed. By the way, I got my social medias all up above. If you want to follow me in any of those, feel free. I'm mostly active on, well, going to be activated on Discord. We set up the alliance on there, so if you want to add me, you can. And then the alliance, I think it's like, I'll link the alliance for you, so you can have the alliance. You can jump in for that. We have 6 more spaces remaining for the alliance. If you are interested, Gala Champions is recruiting still for the 1 year anniversary. And as I said, we're going to get the Discord up and running, which is going to be cool. I'm mainly activated on Twitter, so if you want to follow me, Prowen Gaming. Trying to work on Digital Realm, but we'll see. But anyway, onward to Chapter 2, or Part 2 of Chapter 10. So, Begone Days, or Bygone Days. Alright, Clave Loy Aloon. The deeper we go, the heavier the miasma becomes. We've done a fair job avoiding it so far, but who knows how long that'll hold. I fear it may soon prove impossible to continue on as we have been. And yet, it seems like there aren't any alternate routes. So, what now? Guys? Guys? Hey, listen! What's the thing right there? Or right here? Do you mean this beat up old rock? Why, I believe it's a beat up old rock. Oh, man. This is no mere stone. Do you see the writing beneath it? I think it's a monument of some kind. Oh, nice. There is a big download for the game, so just be ready for that. There's a bunch of content that comes out continuously. Every, 2 weeks even. A week or 2 weeks, there's something new comes out. So, I will link my Twitter, where I did I can show it at the end of this video too. But there's a way you can download it in batches before you actually play the game, via Wi-Fi. So when you're out and about, you don't have to worry too much about, data caps and stuff like that. A lot of people miss that, so that's a helpful tip. But I'll show you at the end of the video, or I'll link my Twitter for you. So, the writing's pretty worn, but let's see what it says. Here are the deeds preserved of the great King Alberius. Check out my prologue video, guys, if you want to know who Alberius is and all that. But it looks like we're going to be doing a full circle, because things are going down. Alberius. Is this a monument to the War of Binding? And if so, does that mean these ruins? Huh? The heck is going on? The time grows nigh. What are you talking about, Zodiac? The blood of dragons within you resonates with the monument. It flows to times long past, to the great king himself. Ooh. This is a great chapter to have, because when I do that story update, which is coming, this is going to be fantastic to go on. Rah! Oh wow, they're literally all going crazy right now. Oh, who's that? Symphonius. Very cool. Ooh, at last! I have you now, Morsayatil. O Masati. Upon this ground shall you be sealed away once more. Pitiful. You think to trap me? What fantasy! And sealing me away is naught but a fool's delusion. The only delusions here are your own. Now sleep evermore in the depths of this land. Ooh. Was that just within him? That was... The mana infused in the monument reacted to your dragon blood, granting you a vision of the past. Dude, whoa. I saw it too. Me three. So that was... Yes. That was His Majesty, King Alberius. The legendary founder king himself? Huh? So, I guess that thing what he was fighting, there was the other? The same vile being from the legends of both the goddess and the founder king. Even after 300 years, he's still as gross and horrid as ever? King Alberius called the other by a name. Mostayati, was it? Yeah, the music's fantastic. I love the music, but I always get copyright striked on it, so it's really annoying. That must be the other's true name. I've heard rumors the name contains a fearsome power, which is why people attempted to forget it. So I guess this ruin is where Alberius and the other had their final battle. Well, hell, if that's true, it means the miasma coming from this place comes from the portion of my being that sleeps here as we speak. Yes, sleeps, yet yearns for awakening. Nani? How clever of you to make your way here ahead of me, my dear brother. Nani? Sapphire? Or should I say, Mosayadi? How rare is it to hear that name uttered by mortal lips. We've not come face to face like this since I first claimed your sister's body for my own. How odd that we meet once again with a binding ruin. Can't believe Sapphire's possessed by some legendary monster. Feels like I walked right into a damn fairy tale. But the other is said to have been sealed away by His Majesty King Alberius. How could he be here now? Such miserable ignorance. What did you say? Enough! We'll deal with the details later. Right now, I'm getting Sapphire back. Ah, but I fear that is impossible. She is a most precious gift, you see. A gift? Indeed, a precious one, bequeathed until me from a time and place long in the past. What are you talking about? Ah, ha! Do not fret, dear brother. You will soon see your dear sister become a great emperor with your own eyes, once I regain all that I can. Come, Hull. Down, Hull. As you wish, Highness. Oh, I have dispatched wits of invitation to the other siblings as well. Oh, the Knights of Glory is a banner. So right now, these are the characters that you can pull for to be part of your heroes. The dragon is the dude with the fire hair, and the other two ladies are adventurers you can be. The sword lady is Leah, right down here, and then this is a lance character right down there. Sit tight, my foolish friends. Sit tight and watch as Empress Sapphire gains the power to rule the entire world. Wait, stop! Uh-oh. Damn it, the miasma's thicker than before, or thicker than before. No, not when we are so close. Oh, but this is terrifically annoying. Terrifically annoying. Zodiac, this kind of thing seems right up your creepy alley. Is there nothing you can do to help us out right now? What? You think he's holding out? On us or something? Very well. I shall act. Wait, you can do something? Good thing I thought to ask. I was once enslaved by that foul being, and to some limited extent, I acquired the power to resist him. Ooh, nice. I will attempt to banish the miasma. Grrrr! Dude, that's way better. That's not. Now we can chase those punks down. Thank you, Zodiac. Come on, everyone. We're going in and sit there and save Sapphire. Yosh! Alright, looks like I'm going to do some more battling. Following the darkness. Alright. Continue on with our light adventure, shall we? Interesting that the banner is going to be a fire banner down here. But the chapter is dark, so we need to have light characters. It's interesting. You think you have a light character to help you out if you're new. But I suppose by level 10, you pretty much got good characters by that point. You would hope. So the game originally came out between chapters 1 through 6. So we've had in 1 year 7, 8, 9, and now 10. So we've had 4 chapters being released since release. So every 3 months we get a chapter update. It's pretty awesome. Along with like raids and facility events and stuff like that. There's so much to this game, it's incredible. Actually, for the 1 year anniversary, I want to go through all the patches, like all of the what's coming next, and just kind of dissect each of the big updates that we had. Just so people know who haven't been playing since launch, what was added to this game in 1 year. Just so we can kind of look ahead and do what's coming for Dragalia Lost. As you can see, I'm almost one level 39. So I put some time into this game. I absolutely love it. Alright, so we're on to part 3. It looks like the interior, exterior? Interior. Okay. A story untold. Ooh. We're getting some juicy story in this episode. Or this match. Or this chapter. There we go. Alright, we're in the interior of the Clave Loon. Oh, it's Emil. Ugh, you people. I thought the same thing about you, dude. Emil, is that you? And wait, is that... It has been some time, brother. Ferris, how did the two of you come all this way without an escort? The best attended at a deep fort. Is that but perfect solitude? And I did bring guards, but the pathetic weaklings all got themselves killed on the way down here. Who do they think I am, summoning me into a festering scrap heap like this? Now I understand what Hall meant when he said he'd have sent invitations. Yes, I received one I couldn't well ignore. It bade me come here to witness the other, Morsiari, regain the strength he possessed in ancient times. I cannot speak. He wrote that in a letter? Excuse me? But the invitation I received bore no mention of any such thing. And I can hazard a guess as to why. It seems that a part of this may be tied into my own research. If you know something about this, brother, I beg you to tell me. I simply have doubts as to accuracy of the tale that has been handed down. Did Elberius truly seal away the other? What nonsense! We've had 300 years of peace precisely because His Majesty King Elberius sealed the other away. This concept of sealing the other is hardly so inextricably linked to peace. On the contrary, those concepts are held together by most gossamer of threads. I ain't much for riddles, pal. Let's say you start talking plain. It is a danger to come so readily to say tidy conclusion. Fortunately, it seems the entirety of the mystery will be laid bare in this place, so let's press on to the truth together. Hey, it's another monument thingy. O memory of the king, by the oath of our bloodline awaken. Oh, it's McGossamer. In the past. Oh, it's all of them. They're all reacting to it again. What are we going to see this time? I want to know who this is. Or maybe it's his dragon. It looks so cool. Oh, it's Mustiati. You foul, impotent dragons. You dare interfere with me again? Oh, I like his design. This is the end, Morsiari. I think this is the first time we've actually seen Oberius. The goddess has honored me with this holy blade, and I shall wield its power to bring about your reunition. Ha! Is this him getting sealed away? Well, sealed away. Is it over? No, I feel it. The villain yet lives. Your intuition is sharp, hero. You're a benefit to the name. What is this? Nani? Ooh, they got some nice designs for this. Be honored, mortal. You are the first to look upon this form since Ilia herself. Is this your true form? Then I need but to slay it in order to consign you to the dustbin of history. Ha! Pointless. I hail from another world, a being of pure, refined power itself. My flesh is no more than a husk. Strike at the vessel as you will, mortal. Brandish the blade to the heart's content. It matters not, for my soul is inviolable. Inviolable? Interesting. Try as you might to steal me away. You will know your place in the end. Was that what truly happened during the War of Binding? King Aberius was unable to seal away the other. No, impossible. What a joke! The Founder King, more like the Flounder King. What did you say? That's your own ancestor you're trashing there, pal. So what if it is? I understand it now. I understand why you will refuse to acknowledge me. You're just like an incompetent as our ancestor. You don't understand a person's worth. Good to see you're as annoying as ever. It seems he learned nothing at all from the incident at St. Lothier. We let him slide back then, but this time I'm gonna... You would raise a hand against me? Try it then, if you think you are able you will see just how strong an opponent you face. Psh, in the form of my brother Ferris. Of course he wanted to throw his brother ass. What a lout. That's enough, Emil. Pray, forgive him. I know his mouth runs like a mighty river, but in the end, he is harmless as a meadow brook. Meowdo. Buh. Family holidays must be murder at your place, Prowen. Tell me what you're thinking, Ferris. At this rate, all of Iberia will fall under the control of the other. It will become an evil, chaotic empire whose people suffer like no other. Are you truly willing to let that happen? Good and evil hold no interest for me. Fate will run, whatever course it will. I seek only to watch and observe. I can't believe you. Are you truly so Are you truly so certain that a notion ruled by the other would be wicked one? How can you even ask that? I suspect the answer to that question lies just ahead. Let us be off. Ferris still serves the Empire. We can't possibly trust him. If you're worried, I'm here to capture you or relieve you of your heads. I was told nothing of the sort. Maybe so, but who knows what sheens you got cooking. Our destination is likely one and the same, so there is no point in acting separately. However, I will not force your hand. Ferris? Wait! Wait! He knows he'll get destroyed if he stays with us. To think of a world ruled by the other. Brooding over it will get us nowhere, Your Highness. You're right, Ellie. Let's get moving. More battling? Yep. So it's interesting. We get like a little fight, and we get a chapter, and we get a little fight, and we get a little chapter. It's cool. I love this story. This is an excellent chapter. So let's continue on forward, shall we? I'm not sure when I'll upload the prologue, but this chapter does relate with something I did in the channel way back. Probably one of my first episodes on the channel, almost a year ago now. So go and check that out if you want to know all the backstory behind this. I'm pretty sure I re-uploaded it. I did get a lot of copyright strikes back then with this content, but I am going to re-upload everything and do it in a pre-recorded stance rather than live. Like, I like this. This is cool for live. But then for the actual story, I'm going to just literally have like story in quotations, if you will. So you know it's like me recording it, going in depth about the storyline, what's going on, everything like that. So yeah, if you want to follow specifically the story, that would be something you can check out. If not, I have the live streams where you can kind of have my reactions, have my experiences through it for the very first time. Since this is the very first time me playing it. That's pretty cool. Don't forget the banner. You can pawn that right down here. You can pawn that. I'm probably not going to be pawning other than the free pulls, just merely because I don't need those characters. I have enough fire. I've got a really good team. Water, though. I would like a water here that's 5-star. Got the old for the Horde Prowen right here. Alright, so we got an EX1 and we have a number 4. I'm going to the EX, the Narrow Pass. Just because we get some juicy info from these, usually. So the Empire's origins. As I said, juicy information. Clave Lawyer Loon. Something on your mind, boss? Just thinking about how I had no idea this was the place where Alberis and the other had their final battle. Ah, don't beat yourself up about it. I mean, the legend of the Founder King's famous and all, but there's a whole crapload of vague stuff in the margins. Cleo, you were his attendant, right? Did you not know that either? I fear I was kept at some distance from the fighting in those days. Further, His Majesty was the type to forge ahead on his own. I still don't get why, but they had to have their own final battle in a dank heck hole like this. This place was the birthplace of Dragalia. How's that? Zodiac? It was once the capital of the Dragalia Empire. Ooh. What? Nani? It is true. The Empire was born here, and then the other given life anew. I had no idea. Yeah, me neither. Although when I think about it, I realize that I know almost nothing about the original Dragalia Empire. Indeed, we know nothing save that it was a place that worshipped the other and eventually brought him to life. I've always found it hard to understand what humans are thinking, but this one really takes the cake. Resurrecting the other? Did they hope to inspire their own demise? That's a good question. For what purpose did they revive the other? It might interest you to learn that Dragalia was not a land that worshipped the other from the very start. In fact, they believed in the goddess Ilia. I'm sorry, what? That's near blasphemy and idiocy. Besides, the goddess and the other are completely incompatible. Such a foolish story could not possibly be true. Actually, I have heard the same. Once, so the stories go, a devout people moved to a remote island to practice their faith away from worldly concerns. And the name of the nation those people built was Dragalia. I can scarce believe it. And yet you claim these people, these followers of Ilia, somehow converted and began worshipping the other? But why would devout believers in the goddess do such a thing? I do not know when Dragalia turned its back on the teachings of Ilia. However, they always said they sought to reform this warped world. That's rich, coming from the people who revived the other and actually did all the warping? I don't know the truth of it. I only know that these people held such convictions. So they weren't just a bunch of evil folks doing evil stuff and being all evil? Makes sense to me. You can't bring a nation together unless you got something, whatever, can believe in. I always thought of the Dragalia Empire as an evil place that did nothing but revive the other, but maybe that was short-sighted of me. I mean, people used to live here. They had families, they had lives, and they must have believed in the truth of the actions they were taking. So who were these people? Who were these people? Do we find out at X2? Is there an X2? Oh, okay. We got a little battle, and maybe we'll find out after the battle. So the X missions are like an extra little additional thing. Usually there's some good rewards behind it, especially in hard mode, which you can unlock after playing the normal version. I'm curious if they would make like a master or like a third tier for the story, since they have normal and hard. That would be really cool, especially with the power increases and stuff coming up. I'd be interested. But I have half an hour to go. I think we might make it before 1 o'clock. We'll see. What do you think so far, though? The story interesting? I know it's chapter 10, so those that haven't seen the rest of the chapters may be like, what's going on? But does it sound interesting enough to be like, I want to see what happens to the rest of this? Because there's some big stuff dropping right now. Just the fact that she's here in the thumbnail of chapter 10 itself is massive if you've just played the tutorial, the prologue or whatnot. Because she appears in right then. So you'll be like, what the? They're dropping this stuff right now. You already downloaded it? Nice. Let me know what you think. And if you need help, at the end of this, I will post up my friend code. I'll post up my alliance code and that too. So feel free to add me if you need any help, and then add us on the alliance or join the alliance. We have 6 slots available. There's 30 people in total. There's 24 right now we have. But yeah, we'll add up to 30. So let us know. Also, you can see a couple of characters here from Fire Emblem. This was the 6-month anniversary with the Fire Emblem collaboration. I'm hoping there will be a Dragalia Digest coming up for the year, since I really like doing that for the half-year anniversary. So as soon as that comes available, I will be doing a video on it, dissecting it like I did last time. So stay tuned for that. Ooh, this chapter is called question mark, question mark, question mark. So let's see how this is in 12,500. If you watched my previous video, by the way, you know where I got this quality honey from. You get free honey, guys, if you join our alliance. You get it from all alliances, but join my alliance. We are called the Gala Champions. It's not of this world. A nice play of Not's name. This is interesting though. So if you're seeing right here, the boss for this was question mark, question mark, question mark. You can see there's many more question marks up there for this boss. And he's a giant cube. So I'm wondering if we're going to start learning about the otherworldly fragments coming into this. If you've been playing the game, you know of the otherworldly fragments to be with the raids and stuff. Usually that's where... Ooh, he's actually... Ooh, spicy. I might actually have to control some of these characters. Because I'm in the auto right now. Are you going to let me control them? This is... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, don't auto battle that one unless you're prepared. Because 2 of my characters almost died. Which hasn't been a thing on normal. So, hard mode is going to be interesting for sure. I can't remember what I was saying specifically before that point. But, yeah, be ready. Oh yeah, otherworldly fragments. So I'm curious if we're going to start learning about that coming up. For the raids and all. Oh, we got 10 fortifying crystals. If you want to know what this is about, once you complete, I think, chapters 8, you can start getting these. And they're fortifying all the way to chapter 9. Either way, pretty high up there. You can start unlocking these. And you're able to get them to upgrade your stats past what max level is. So you can upgrade them. For these ones are health, like you can see, increases adventurer's health. You can also get red ones, which increases adventurer's strength, which is really cool. So I'm going to be dumping that on a healer. Which one? I'm not sure, but we're dumping on a healer. Okay, so let's go into the 4th one, shall we? Oh, look who this is. Our sister turned up. A blood basket. I might have to be a. I might have to do a be right back, and leave it off as a cliffhanger before I come back and do the last chapter. But we'll see. I have 24 minutes. Hey, that's... Shell? And Valex? I guess I should have expected you two would show up. As a general of the Empire, it is only natural for me to respond to a request from my lord, no matter who that lord may be. And as a lady, I try to respond to all invitations from the courtesy due to them. And you both came alone? No attendants or guards? Of course I couldn't bring attendants. Huh? Honestly, have you people even looked around recently? Clavelor Alune is the place where the founder king and the other had their climatic showdown. The secrets of the royal bloodline sleep within these halls. It's not a place to casually bring just anyone. Oh, true. We just brought a whole party. Really, I'd prefer you bid your farewell to colleagues that were as well. I do. But I suppose it matters not. I can't imagine you can do anything, even with that knowledge you might gain here. Now then, shall we take advantage of this opportunity and watch this grand drama unfold together? It will be such fun. There's another monument over here? Then let the curtain lift. Places, everyone. Or places, everyone. That's probably better how it's read. Not even with the sacred blade can I lay this beast low. You were mistaken from the start to rely upon that wretched sword. It is naught but a symbol of slavery. To treat this as a gift from the goddess. You are a fool to stoop it even to feel shame at its own ignorance. And now, you are within recourse. Yield to me, Alberius. Wrong. I still have a way. I still have a way to seal you. What? Nani? I had hoped to not resort to this, but you leave me no choice. Gah! What the? Yes! Have you lost your wits, you fool? Are you simply so craven you would rather impale yourself upon that blade than face defeat at my hand? I am fully possessed of my facility? Anyway, fiend, I am taking the power of this sacred sword into my blood. What? Nani? This is the only method remaining for me to seal you away. The secret art of my blood casket. Explain yourself, mortal. You will sleep forever in a casket of my own blood. Your very soul will be sealed inside it for all eternity. You fool! If you do that, my soul will be forever joined to those of the descendants. If you do this thing, I will simply find a way to claim one of them as my own form. Your so-called plan is naught but a mere distraction to my dominion. Ah, but you have forgotten the secret of my blood, Master Yadi. Huh? I have the dragon blood, a gift and blessing of the worms themselves. It is enough to seal away even your otherworldly power. It will blend into my blood, and over the generations your very being will fade to nothing. This is the hope I entrust to my descendants. Oh, like me. Base idiocy. One day, Elberus, you will realize the fruitlessness of this endeavor. Sleep within my blood, Master Yadi. No! Oh, that was good. It is over. The struggle ends here. Sometimes I try and do voices. The soul of the other is in our blood. Is that the reason our father changed? I see now. The fragment we found in the first binding ruin must have awakened the other in the royal bloodline. I care not for the reasons. I care only that our dear father lost his battle to the other. That's cold, Shell. Valix, what did you make of all this? The kingdom must not be sundered. Peace can only be achieved and kept through the rule of a single power. If that is the other, so be it. How can you say that? Think about what happens to the people of the other is allowed to take control. Then you must unite the kingdom under your own rule. Are you telling me to kill Sapphire? That decision rests within you alone. Choose what you will protect, and what you will be abandoned. Alberius had to make some pretty tough choices of his own, boss. I mean, hell, he looked up the other soul inside of his own descendants. But because he had the courage to make such a choice, he was able to bring about an end to his long struggle with the Fiend. No. What we have seen is not the end. Do you know something else, Zodiac? I once believed that King Alberius had destroyed the physical body of Mosiarty and sealed away his soul. However, the body was not destroyed. Instead, it was scattered across Grastia at the end of the battle. What? Nani? Mosiarty's body was a source of evil. Fiends spawned near it continuously, fiends far stronger than the average. When the king learned of this, he took the sacred sword he used to defeat the other and shattered it into countless pieces. Well, that seems insane. Even in pieces, the sacred blade held the power to seal away the other. Therefore, he seeded the pieces of various lands in an attempt to stay the villain's power. And those became the sacred shards. By placing the sacred shards in an area that held a part of the other, he was able to hold back the power of the other's flesh. His search for the scattered pieces of the other eventually brought him once more to Clave Lawyer Loon. Okay, so what happened next? Hey, you can't stop talking there. Alberius' end is shrouded in mystery. He vanished suddenly, and none yet live who know his whereabouts thereafter. What happened to his majesty? Tell us, you fool dragon! Easy, Cleo. Freaking, ow, a good look for you. Ain't a good look for you. We'll probably find the answer a little ways down the road here, yeah? He's right, and if we're lucky, we'll find Sophia waiting for us. Alright, let's do it. Let's battle on to chapter 5, or part 5. My battery's down to 46. Oh, my battery will last. I just got to be done by 1, but it's going to be close. Really close.
Voices, people. It's showtime.
I would be happy to accompany you.
Let's get
Depending how it goes, I might have to do a cliffhanger on part 6.
stunning display.
An impressive technique.
Dragons.
After the video and everything, I'll put into the description the alliance and my friend code, but I'll also add it at the end of the video,
The troop will love
just for
that.
those who would like to have a quick reference, if you will. Has the stream been lagging at all? Let me know. I appreciate it, because I did switch to a static overlay, so I'm very curious. And how's the overlay working, by the way, too? It should have notifications, so if you do subscribe or do anything with the channel, it should have notification pop up. So, in theory, that's a thing. Before next stream, I'll probably be the one level 139. As you can see, I'm only 4,000 away. So, I'll be working on that. Oh, we got 2. Corpse Invitation. Oh, we need more. Well, good thing I have a bunch. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, if you haven't seen. And the reason why I have so much as well is because I've been playing since launch. Although they don't do it as much now because they don't mess up as much, they used to have a lot of bugs, a lot of like fixes they had to do. So they gave us a bunch of honey, a bunch of Gepher wings and stuff like that. So I have a lot. I have like 350 of the gold Gepher wings, which gives you 6 per one of them, which is, well, a lot. 6 times 350 or 350 times 6, however you will. I have 300 of the single ones, which is 350 because it's 1. So yeah, I have a lot of Gepher wings. I never really did co-op until mainly when autoplay came out. When autoplay came out for co-op, I went ham. Imperial Onslaught, I just run it to get my buildings up. They also did increase the buildings from level 30 to 35. My buildings are encroaching 30. Like, I have 6 of them almost. No, yeah, 6 of them almost level 30. A lot of them are building to 30 right now. And then I have 6 other buildings that are 26 to 28. So I'll get them to 30. And then I'll start working on 30 to 35. So, almost there. What I would like to do is do advanced dragon trials. So, if you are interested in doing that and want to grow with us and we learn this game and do higher content, let me know, because I would be interested too. Discord is going to be going back up and running. My Discord is over there if you want to add me. Alright, so we're going to the depths. Here we have 10 minutes left. What I'll do... Okay, so that's once. I have to rewatch it and see what happened. Before we do any further though, I wanted to show you the alliance for you so you can join. Just because I feel like I am going to go on hiatus a little bit. Looks like the invite expired. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Okay, cool. I've been out of Discord, always a bit easier than the in-game. Okay. And if you want to join the alliance, by the way, you want to search in the alliance ID 866-8380. So if you want to search for that in the alliance settings and stuff like that, or in the like alliance search, it looks. I haven't really looked for alliances. I pretty much made mine at the beginning when it first came out and went with that. But yeah, if you just type for that, you can join us. It looks like we just had one new member join, which is awesome. Welcome. So Ellie. And if you want to add me, player info, profile, you can add me through this player ID. So 4587-8256-758 if you want to add me. I can always make some more space because I do have a few people who haven't played in a little while, so I can always clean it out. But yeah, I'm sitting at 93 at 94 right now, so we're going strong. But let's do one more chapter, shall we? And then I'll put it on hiatus. Just while my wife's here, and then I'll go back. Because she's going to come back from work. Sorry, yeah, back from work and go to school. Okay, back to quest. I just wanted to throw that in the video so you guys know where to join up and everything, and then how to add me. To the final battle. Oh, this is going to be a climatic ending, potentially. When I do go on a hiatus, by the way, just for a little bit, I'll put the bill right back on. And then we'll come back with chapter 6, or part 6 of chapter 10. So, do apologize if you can't stay by until then. But, yeah, I'll be gone for a little bit. Just a wee bit.
Is there anything worthwhile in there?
Stunning display.
I'm trying to see if it lags because it's a computer or lags because of my network. I'm trying to see. We shall see.
Remarkable.
Smiles on
Do,
your face.
do, do.
Dragon's good over here.
Oh, I should have wrote it down, shouldn't I? But I'll post it up again.
Greatest show in Alberia.
Can you rewind actually during a live on YouTube? I think you can you not? While it's live, I'm pretty sure you can go back and forth on the video. But I have not tried it though. Ooh, a hero's end. Okay, I'm just gonna do part 5. I keep calling it a chapter, but I'll just do part 5, and then I'm gonna go on hiatus for a bit before we do 6 when I get back. Ooh, who was that? That was a dragon. Oh, maybe there's that cool one I keep saying. It sounded like Mars. Mars is my brother Leonidas Prowen, which means he must be here as well. Leonidas. I need to learn these words. I sense a ferocious flow of mana. They may be enraged in battle, or engaged in battle. No, it couldn't be. Ooh, I like that. I don't like how he's being stabbed through, but I do like his dragon. UFO link system opened. All the ISO space connections established. Mana plug inserted. Oh, it won't let you rewind. Okay, I'll leave it on the screen when I go on hiatus. All locks release. Now, Mars. Full alchemical burst. Huh? Not even a twitched eyebrow, eh? You seem rather calm, given that I negated an attack into which you poured all your strength. I know better than to underestimate you. That alchemy infused into this dragon and the otherworldly power within myself both stem from the same sources. Sources which you are closer to, the power I possess, will not defeat you. Yet you still challenge me. This attitude truly befits a crown prince. Your drive and ambition know no bounds, and you do not balk at violating taboos. Ah, yes, I like you very much indeed. Then would you seek to care for me, as you might look after a beloved pet? That is quite an honor indeed. Ah, ha, ha, I fear your soft words are negated by the bloodlust in your eyes. And while this is as good a place as any for a showdown, I do not believe that you and I are enemies at all. Perhaps not, at least not until I free this world from its ancient rule. Then why don't you and I... but there's no need for us to rush to conclusion. First, we must greet our new guests. Mosayadi! Welcome, descendant of Alberius. Oh, but I do love a good family reunion. Are they actually on my side, or what? Speaking of which, the great king, into whom you place so much hope, is waiting for you even now. He's alive still? Huh? That monument's doing stuff. I wager it is reacting to the dragon blood in Sophia. Look well upon this, all of you. Behold the final days of your hero. The final portion of this other's flesh ought to be here. Look there, king. By the goddess, is that the core of the other? But how was it not destroyed when the soul was sealed away? How pitiful you are, Alberius. Masayadi, where are you? Show yourself, fiend. You ought to know where I am, mortal. You sealed me away, after all. You're in my body. No, my blood. Yes, the soul within your blood awoke when you stood before my body. So even though I sealed you away your soul, your body still yet lives? I would not expect an insect such as yourself to understand my magnitude. Even with a soul, my body still possesses the strength to lay waste to your entire kingdom. Grrrr. I must put an end to this, no matter the cost. And how will you do this, human? Your beloved holy blade is destroyed, and now I exist in your very blood. You cannot defeat me, so why resist? Offer your flesh unto me, human. Become the cornerstone of my rebirth. Never! This body is still my own. You are an amalgamation of pure power. I will absorb that power and contain it. What arrogance! Your pathetic flesh sack could never hope to attain me. King, I will join you. You know as well as I would that cursed you as well, Siphoios. My will is ever with you, my king. It saddens me beyond measure to do this, old friend, but I see no other way. So, by the power and honor of our pact, lend your strength to me one last time. Ooh. Grrrr! It's gonna be him versus Dragon. Such miasma. But I must hold fast. I must absorb it all. Now, Masayadi, you and I shall rest in the depths of the earth for all time. You didn't honestly believe you could take my power into your body and pay no cost for it, did you? Oh my goodness. Ooh. I bet he's gonna be a void battle at some point. Such is the reward for a human who attempts to fill the office of a god. Your miserable flesh cannot hold me in check forever. My resurrection is simply a matter of time. 300 years to be exact. Nonetheless, I have brought humanity time. Our hopes now lie with future generations. So that was our founder, the king, met his end. King Alberius. Oh. It would make me wail as well to see the hero in whom I placed all my trust meet such a feeble end. There was nothing feeble about it. Yeah, it wasn't permanent, but at least it kept your miserable butt sealed away for a few hundred years. Alberius gave everything he had to bring peace to this world. All I see is a man who lived with honor to his very last breath. I am proud to call him an ancestor. Will you still say that after what you see next? Hold a moment. Who was that? Clearly a dragon of some sort, yet the roar was so ominous. Eek! So something is creeping off from over the precipice. I knew it! I knew it! No, it can't be. Siphoios? So I know I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but is that Siphoios? Doesn't that mean it's also the founder king, Alberius? It seems storing the other has not exactly done wonders for his health. He's going to attack us all! Save me! My descendants. Think of the strength required to hold on to his humanity under such conditions, such force of will. My descendants, I would have you grant my final wish. My body and my spirit are at their limits. The other is in the midst of his revival, and I can hold him back no longer. You must destroy me. Destroy me and the beast core while you can. You always were the chatty one, Alberius. Oof. He lasted 300 years trying to resist them. Look out! He's going crazy! I wager the other's influence is revitalizing the core within Symphonius. We're all going to be turned into paste if he keeps thrashing around in here. My descendants, you must. He flew off. Man, talk about an exit. We have to follow him. And what do you intend to do when we catch up to him? You can't possibly mean to... No, you can't. You can't! It ain't like we got much of a choice, Cleo. I know, Ranzel, and yet I cannot fight His Majesty. I'm not giving up hope just yet, Cleo, but we'll never know if we can help him if we don't track him down right now. I will never give up on His Majesty. Never! Come on, everyone, let's go! And with that, guys, I'm going to go on hiatus just for a little bit. I'm going to say hi and bye to my wife. She's going to be coming in from school and going to school, back from work. So I'm going to leave the codes. You can join my friend code right here. So if you want to have my friend code, it's going to be right here. Here, I'll post it into chat. So it's 4587 8256 758. Here you go. So you can add me here if you would like to join the alliance, the Gala Champions. You can find it here. At 8666 8380. Okay. Thanks for watching so far. Hold on tight. I'm going to be right back in about 10 to 15, probably like 10 minutes time. So it's going to be a long hiatus. It's going to be a very long kind of, what's it called? Cliffhanger? But we will be back for the very last part of Chapter 6, of Chapter 10 real soon, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back. So until then, see you in a bit. Bam! What a hiatus, eh? We are still live, so hello. Welcome back. What a cliffhanger. I see that we've had a new follower, or a new added right down here. So, Miss Starlight, I will add you as soon as we do this chapter, the terminus, which kind of sounds a little bit like Doctor Who, no? If I remember, it seems rightly, no? Alright, so without further ado, let's jump on in. And appreciate everyone for waiting. If you're watching this after it's live, so you're watching the recording, hopefully you skipped ahead that whole time. It was longer than I expected. But let's jump on into the very last part of Chapter 10 with Terminus. Let's do this. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Why can I not? There we go. I was like, why can I not select it? Alright, cool. The number one, Raw. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a fight, and we're going to have a bit of story. So the difficulty is going up to 13,000. So get your light warriors or light adventurers ready.
Places, people. It's showtime.
It is showtime. Very curious if we're going to get a cross collab, or we're going to get some sort of big event like the Fire Emblem Warriors event that we had for the 6th month for the 1 year anniversary. Very curious. With the Knights of Galore happening banner, I'm curious if it'll be a different side game that they'll be cross-playing it with, or cross-collabing with. But yeah, I'm very curious.
Be sure to split it equitably.
Stunning display.
Impressive.
Smiles on parade.
So warm in here.
Push. Stunning display.
Remarkable.
Looks like the dragon's ready for the spotlight.
Ooh. Did you see that? How the gate opened up? That's pretty cool. Terminus. Ugh. It's the Alberius. Alberius! Please, my descendant, grant me a swift end. Do it now, before I am devoured by the other entirely. King Alberius would never ask for such a thing. My king was ever full of confidence and light of heart. He was burdened by the worries that griped common men. That is still you, your majesty. I know this is true. Cleo? Is it truly you? You recognize me, your majesty? You have grown into a fine woman, Cleo. I have waited 300 years for this reunion, but never dreamed it would turn out in this way. Then I beg of you to understand, if I am consumed by the other, it will bring about great calamity. But I cannot. Destroying this body will not mean my demise. My true death would be the loss of the will to destroy the other, the will for peace. Please, Cleo, you must understand. I understand. Prowen? Even if your body is destroyed this day, I swear to carry on your will. You kindled a hope in the people of Alberia that I will never allow to be snuffed out. Prowen, you have become the bearer of Dragon Light. Ooh, Dragon Light. And now that I know my hopes and dreams are in good hands, I can spend my final moments in this life at peace. Now come, my successor, surpass me. Oh my days. We're gonna go fight Alberius in his dragon form? Ooh. Burst me if you can. I might have to not do this on auto. I might have to actually control this. What did he say? Not impressive enough? Take him down. Let's salute him.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service, King Alberius, for holding out on the evil of the other. I think that's going to be a challenge in hard mode. I might have to switch some people around, actually. Yeah, have them be careful of the effects that he has. So this was Resurgent Despair. Clave Loy Alune Terminus. Ugh. Freedom at long last, and yet my duty is incomplete. Enough, your majesty. You fought and suffered to the very end. You have done more than enough. Cleo's right. The people of this world believed in you, and you repaid that faith by granting them peace. I swear to you, here and now, we will never let the hope you've given us be wasted. Thank you, Prowen. Is Zodiac with you? I stand before you, O King. I wish for you to have the power entrusted me by Symphonius. Is he going to become even greater? I shall protect this powerful manor of all time in the form of a shadow Dracolith. Please. So you are finally shuffling off this mortal coil, eh, Alberius? How sad that you must fall by the hand of your own descendants. Mosayadi! Allow me to thank you for putting an end to Alberius, dear brother. I want no thanks from you. Oh, you got Phoenix, the fire dragon? Very nice. She's a really good healer dragon. I want no thanks from you. Still, with that dragon defeated, you will probably want an explanation about what happened to the portion of me that was trapped inside Alberius. But now that Alberius is gone, that should be. Oh, but this is simply too much, brother. Did you truly think that would be enough to destroy the majesty that is me? Did you actually believe your meager strength would be enough to defeat the essence of all that I am? Look there! It's Mosayadi's core, what we saw in the monument vision. And now, at long last, the greatest part of me can finally return to the whole. Behold, the hour of my rebirth. Is the other actually going to be awakening? It has been so long. At last, I am whole once more. By the goddess, his manner is ghastly. My body shakes, my hands tremble. But I fear this thing down to the very depths of my soul. Just looking at it makes me want to pass out. I think I'm gonna hurl, guys. Forgive me, Prowen. Zodiac? I know well that the body before us was once that of the aspects, but I cannot stand idly by and do nothing with this monster possessing the full measure of his power. For the sake of the vow I swore long ago, I must act. Is he gonna go be Symphonius? What's he gonna do? Zodiac, no! Don't harm Sapphire! Is he gonna kill her? Oh, what a mother hen you are, my dear brother. Zodiac's attack did nothing. I told you, I am whole once more, but perhaps you need to be shown precisely what this means. You should have simply obeyed me, Shadow Rhyme, but now your only reward will be pain. Grog! Oh, took Zodiac down. He took Zodiac down with a single blow. Disappointing, Shadow Rhyme. That wasn't even half my power. Feel the depths of your foolishness for daring to raise your hand against me. Return to nothingness. Return to dust. No, I won't let you do that. You would stand in my way, even knowing the full extent of my power. I'm almost impressed, little prince. Therefore, I give you an opportunity. Swear fealty to me and live. Why would I ever do that? Oh, and this is an open offer to both you and all your siblings. What? Nani? No! Leonidas? You can't be considering this. To stand supreme astride the world, one must possess the greatest power in that world. I have always thought this. Psh. So you'll serve a tyrant just because they have their power? I serve no one. I simply fight at their side in order to lay waste to the world old ways. Once this is concluded, we will surely vie for supremacy. Alright, he's out. And you, Varys? I have no interest in either a kingdom or the concept of good and evil. I seek only to follow the path that satisfies my inquiring mind. Shell? You said you'll cooperate with me, remember? Surely you won't do this. I said that in private, dear brother. You have much to learn about diplomacy. Sadly, no promise lasts forever. Let that be your lesson for the day. Wow. Disappointed in all of you. And Valix, you would obey the Empire even knowing the truth of the other? The kingdom cannot be sundered, and a world ruled by inviolable absolute power is a peaceful one, in its own way. Well, obviously he's gonna join, he's a little baby. Emil, this can't be what you want. I'll not be lectured by someone of your standing, Prowen. Every last one of you has treated me like a piece of moldy gutter trash. The other can smash this world a bit, for all that I care. Wow. Do you see the truth of it now, Prowen? You stand alone. It doesn't matter. I will carry on Aberius' will. I will bring peace to. I believe you misunderstand my goals. You mortals are free to have whatever kind of peace you desire. What do you mean? Despite what you seem to think, I do not wish to inflict suffering upon people. In truth, I am rather indifferent to the joy and pain of your individual lives. But as seeing your fellow mortals enjoy a free and happy life is important to you, I could easily see this thing done. Oh sure, like would believe that line of crap coming from you. Do you feel empathy for every gnat that lives in your forest, Sylvan? Do you invest yourself fully in the existence of each worm that crawls in the dirt? That's totally not the same. I hate to agree with this guy when he's being a total jackass, but he might have a point. I mean, to him, we mortals types ain't nothing more than ants, yeah? If you wish to be done, I will order all fiends to stand down and end any remaining human conflicts. This perfect world is yours for the taking. It will cost nothing but your reverence. What possible reason could you have to refuse this offer? A perfect world? Let's live happily together once more, brother. Ugh. Surely this is what your sister desires as well, yes? Is that fair? I would hear your response now. Will you swear all fealty to me? Will you refer me above all others? Never! What? Why would you fight me when I have offered you a perfect world? Because the world won't be perfect if Sapphire isn't in it. Good point. You would cast aside true peace for all creatures of the world in exchange for the life of a single person? Sapphire means absolutely everything to me. I could never live in a kingdom built on the bones and ashes of her sacrifice. I desire to live in a world where people protect those they love. I won't live in a world where people are forced to crawl upon their knees in order to seek out your protection. I would never agree to a world like that. Oh, but you do resemble Alberius right now. Very well then, Prowen. Ready yourself? Henceforth, you will face off against all those with whom you share blood. Oh my goodness. Be that as it may, I will save this world. What magnificent resolve. But let's see if I can even flee this particular area before we start talking about the world. What now, your highness? Perhaps it would be best for me to end this here and now. Entrust the future of this world to your dear sister, Prowen. Entrust it to me. I will not allow it. Your Majesty, I will not let the light of hope fade. With what power remains to me, I will spirit you away from this place. Let go, old man. The more you hang on, the more you suffer. I leave this world to you, Prowen. And I will protect the dream you fought so long for. Thank you. Farewell, Prowen. Farewell, Cleo. No! Farewell to my beloved world. I got the voices mixed up. No! No! An unexpected trifle, but a trifle nonetheless. Besides, it should make for fine sport to watch this family tear itself apart. Come, descendants of Alberius, follow your new master. Wow. Are they leaving it like that? No, there must be more. A new vow. So did they leave, or oh, they did leave. Wow, we just let them go. Well, I suppose we can't really fight them, can we? I couldn't stop it, but I can't give up now. I have to keep fighting Mosayadi, no matter what. And yet, what hope do I have if Alberius himself couldn't stop him? On top of that, all my siblings joined him. My enemies had the power of the dragon blood. I just don't know if I'm strong enough. Prowen, where you at? I'm here, not? Dude, you can't just disappear like that. We're all super worried. Sorry. So how you doing? I mean, like, all things considered and whatnot. I'm okay. You sure? Because this seems like a kind of thing you're totally going to be way too hard on yourself for. I'll be okay. No. I know there are a lot of people supporting me. I can still fight. Now that's what I want to hear. Don't let this thing get you down. Anyway, now that I found you, I gotta bring you back so everyone can stop freaking out about where you went. I have to fight, both for the sake of the people who support me, and for the will that I now carry on. I have to fight any enemy that stands in my way. Sapphire? Ooh, listen up, everyone. Our struggle is about to grow more perilous than ever before. It could mean sacrifices, real sacrifices, possibly even myself. But I want you to believe in the path I walk and what I'm trying to achieve. I will take back our world. I will have peace here. So please, all of you, fight at my side. Oh, I love the garment. That's awesome. Now, all troops, move out. Can we get him in a 5-star, please? Next gala, Dragalia. Make him a 5-star. I'll spend all my worm right on him. Meanwhile, ooh, we're gonna meanwhile. Okay, cool. Ah, here it is at last. The secret history of the Iberian royal family. Oh yes, I think things are about to get most entertaining. Iberian calendar, year 287. A 7th and 8th child have been born to King Aurelius. The 7th is named Prowen, and the 8th is named Zephyr. However, 10 days following the birth of the 7th child... Ooh. Is it going to leave us a cliffhanger? It left us a cliffhanger! Ooh! Chapter 11's going to be good! Alright, chapter 11. Android Anguish. Like, android as a legit android? Okay, let's read this. A revived Morsayadi has begun conquering the world by slaying any dragons he can locate. Any dragon. We need to save these dragons. Okay, soon. However, he finds himself in possession of an agent combat android that might be powerful enough to defeat the prince and his friends. All this and more in the next campaign update. Why'd you say nope? But android, a legit android. That's insane. Wow. That is. Oh my goodness. I thought right then that they were going to introduce a 9th child. I was expecting there to be another, because there must be someone of his bloodline who's going to be on his side, right? There has to be someone. But wow, what a story! What a little cliffhanger we had there in the live stream. Everyone watching it non-live can just skip ahead. But I will be breaking down every single prologue to chapter, all the way up to chapter 10, across the year anniversary. As much as I'm addicted to all these different games, as much as I love all the streaming and everything, I do want to record. I've recorded chapters 1 and the prologue for right now. I think chapter 2 too. But I need to write it out and then actually like voice over it, cut it up and everything like that. But it is in the making. I'm going to be doing it, and I'll be putting that down as like prologue, story, chapter 1, story. I'll be bracketing it with story, so you know that it's not going to be a live. It's going to be like an actual a very precise, if you will, story. But yeah, that is insane. From all that, we just got ourselves 64 pieces. Not all one right, but it looks like most of it is one right, which is pretty sweet. Oh, 425. So, and I got a bunch of one prints right here I need to go through and get rid of. But yeah, so now I'm at 17,584. And I'm going to add on my last remaining spot. But feel free to, there we go. We got the Chica and Starlight added me. So I'm going to clear up some space. So if you want to stay, my friends, just don't not play the game more than like 10 days. Because that's what I'm going to be removing. So last played, I believe it's in descending order. Nope, it's the other order. Ascending. There we go. So I pretty much go for anyone who's not level 100, and I go from there. Okay, so we only got a couple of people who have not played for 10 days. I'm going to get rid of this one. And the 127. Oh, actually there's a 112 right here. Oh, and a 102. Okay, so get rid of these one. That's it. I'm only doing it for those that haven't played the game for more than 10 days. I don't clear everyone out, because some people might come back, but pending request, I'm going to accept you both. So welcome. And I should have it in the friends list now. So, awesome to have you as a friend. Thanks for adding me. We go to the Alliance. Feel free to add on the Alliance too. Ellie is the last person who's actually joined us. If you want to join us in the Gala Champions, right here, 866-8380. Search it in the Alliance ID, guys. You can join us. We have 5 remaining slots available for our little Alliance here. Paraxis is one of my officers, and I'm sure there's going to be more opportunities to become an officer down the road once they add more to the Alliance system. Yes, there's a squatter right there. If you caught that, welcome. But yeah. So what do you think of chapter 10? A lot of good story right there. Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate everyone for watching. I even appreciate Miss Starlight for coming along and being a part of the stream and commenting, actually joining the game. So if you are brand new to the game, let me know also in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more, like, the video and hit the notification bell too to know when I do go live or when I actually upload new videos. As I said, the year anniversary is the 26th of September. I'm expecting a Dragalia Digest. Please, Dragalia Digest. Please release. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that. And as we lead up to all these juicy goodnesses, we'll play together. We've got Discord, got the Alliance chat. Hit me up. It'll be a lot of fun. I am gearing up, as I said, to do the Advanced Dragon Trails, all of them. We can do it as an Alliance. That'd be fantastic. But, yeah. So, thanks for being part of the realm, everyone. I've been Prowen. You've been awesome. And I'll see you in the realm real soon. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you all next time. Johnny!